Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order on KwingsLetsPlays. And in our last episode, we got the Force Push ability, which does this!
Whoa!
I know, it's fun.
Yeah, and we also were taking care of some, like, demon-possessed robots.
Are they really demon-possessed, or more like Force-sensitive robots, or like just a security system that the Jedi have put in place?
I'm sorry, but any machine that moves on its own without anyone managing it is it just creeps me out. Ah!
You had to say it. Hey, buddy! How's it going?
This is creepy. This looks like we went into some, like, ancient Egyptian tomb and the, like, Anubis thing is trying to come at us. This is creepy.
It is pretty freaky. Really? You're not susceptible to force powers? It's crazy.
I mean, how does it know to come at us? I mean, it automatically tries to destroy all life that comes at it. What is it doing? Oh.
Doing something creepy. Come here.
So yeah, I mean, we're having a blast playing this game. We've been looting. We've been learning more moves on the skill tree and stuff like that. And I've been making fun of the Jedi Knight because he's kind of pale, so he reminds me of someone I know.
Ah! Okay, you know what? That didn't do well. How can I not push that out of you? Really getting annoying, dude. Whatever. Goodbye. Okay, so this more or less we've figured out as a Breath of the Wild type puzzle system. I mean, you got like these weird giant ball things.
And you have to get them in the little divots. Yeah,
so this one we know goes here. But then, if I saw correctly...
Jedi Golf.
Jedi Golf, yeah. Yeah, there's more of these divots over here. And I think... Let me just double check over here. I think there's another one up here. Yeah, so the question lies, how do we get those balls into these?
I don't know.
I mean, it's very possible we could be stuck here the whole episode, but let's experiment with some stuff.
Do you think that we're going to be standing in one spot for an entire hour?
I don't...
Could you predict that with your Jedi mind tricks?
I don't know, but I have an idea.
An idea? Wow, that's better than what I have, Luke.
Which is no idea?
Yeah, I have no idea what we're supposed to do.
Oh, that
as usual.
Comes the part of Indiana Jones Jedi-ness. I think.
I'm the blonde chick in the Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Oh, the one that screams and stuff? Heaven help us.
And is no help at all.
It looks like...
Oh wait, there's a ball in there.
Yeah, I'm seeing it now. There is a ball inside of that. So how do we get that ball out? Force push?
Throw a rock at it. Maybe everything is all an illusion. Maybe we don't have to get it in those things. Maybe we can just leave this place.
What? Where are you going?
Oh, our robot friend is helping us.
Another one?
That's a wind chime.
My friend, this tomb is utterly fascinating.
Who had time to make this tomb?
People with a lot of time on their hands?
People that were forced to by somebody richer than them?
That could be a possibility. Okay, there's gotta be something... Maybe if we try force pushing that into a wall or something, it'll break out. Okay, no, dumb idea. Try to get...
Maybe if we throw... Do we have like a force grenade?
Ah!
What?
There we go!
What the?
That worked. Kind of.
Wow, Luke.
So...
You're a Jedi.
Like my father before me. Sort of, kind of.
Your dad was a Jedi too? Wow.
No. No, not my dad.
Maybe Darth Vader.
He's a Trekkie. More a Trekkie than Star Wars.
Yeah.
I was a big Star Wars fan until most of my life I heard, Luke, use the Force. Oh no, you're gonna go to the dark side, Luke.
Why would people even
Strike
do
me
that?
down, Luke.
Why would people do that, though?
Because there's bullies in all decades.
So they were bullying you because of your name? That's a new one. You can get bullied because of your name?
No, you get bullied if your name is Luke.
Oh.
Or you did in the 80s and 90s, not so much anymore because Luke Skywalker's kind of a pansy now. The guy who gave up using the Force and drank blue milk on a foreign planet. Good times.
No.
Request a hint? No.
I was just wondering, if Mark Hamill really didn't want to say certain lines or whatever on set, or he didn't want his character to be a pansy, is there anything he could have done about it? Could he just stay there on set for like 4 days and be like, no, I refuse, and lay down and tie himself to the set and say, I'm not going to say these lines. You cannot make me.
I refuse. You can't make me do this.
I mean, or is Disney that powerful that they can make a big star like Mark Hamill force him to say lines he doesn't want to say?
Wake with fear, Mark Hamill.
So, is Disney really the Empire? Because it feels like they would have sued him if he didn't say the lines that made him a pansy.
I don't know. That's a very good question. Let's go this way.
You know what I would have done if they forced me to do something I didn't want to do on set? I would have just acted badly, and then I would have stuck it to them like, well, I did it, but I acted terribly. Like,
Oh, that'll show them.
So you guys, and I'll be like, you're gonna lose money at the box office because my acting was horrible. And then they'll be like, it doesn't matter. All the CGI is gonna make people watch the movie anyway. They'll be like, no, people care about story and emotion and heart that the character has. And then they'll be like, not anymore, Jedi. You're wrong. We've brainwashed this culture so much that the more flashy a movie is, it doesn't matter if the plot has any loopholes or anything in it at all. It doesn't matter. As long as you throw a bunch of special effects in their face, they'll say anything is great.
Well, they could actually redeem Luke Skywalker fans by making like a cool animated series and have Mark Hamill come back and reprise his role for stuff that happened before The Last Jedi.
And then he just
to give some contents to him being a coward, context to it.
Maybe they could make him have post-traumatic stress and that's why he was afraid. Maybe they could make him afraid of wombats. And there was a wombat near him at the end, and the real reason why he didn't come and save the world at the end was he was afraid there might have been a wombat outside his door, so he was too afraid to go outside and check.
Aha! It worked!
Nice job, Luke.
I didn't think that was gonna work, but it did.
I think they should incorporate that in. Mark Hamill, or I'm sorry, Luke Skywalker's fear of wombats was what really made him a coward at the end. He wasn't afraid of the Empire.
Oh, dang it.
It was wombats.
Those pesky wombats, I'll tell you. Okay, so...
Actually, wombat is a real animal. I have to think
Womp
about...
rat.
Womp rat, that's what I'm talking about.
Just like womp rats back home. Okay,
Yeah, exactly.
So... can I climb up this? Aha! There we go. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. And... Force push! Oh, that looks pretty easy. So I just need to knock that down with a force push.
I feel like in college, Cal would have just used his force powers to make it look like he was crushing beer cans with his hand to make people impressed. Oh,
that would be a handy skill. I mean,
yeah. I thought that was supposed to make people look super manly or something.
I don't know. Well, that kind of... Wait. What's over there? Oh, I already came from there. Huh. Now what? Whoa!
What did you find?
The
Stuff.
Zephyr went to Kashyyyk. Cordova mentioned someone named Tarful.
A Wookiee chieftain. They were old friends.
Think he's still around?
There's only one way to find out. We have to go to Kashyyyk.
So, we're gonna go to a Wookiee planet? Alright, sign me up.
A whole planet of Wookiees. Isn't that what, was originally gonna happen on Return of the Jedi?
Yeah, but then they became Ewoks, and the whole planet of Wookiees ended up in one of the prequel movies. I don't remember which one. I think it was Revenge of the Sith.
Or are we already on a planet of Wookiees? if you know what I mean.
No, I don't.
I'm talking about Sasquatch, the big one.
No, let's not.
You don't want to talk about this?
No, I
Makes you
don't.
uncomfortable.
I think it would be kind of weird. Weirder than.
Just open the way for the Empire.
They're gonna have a show in the Star Wars universe called Hunting Wookiees. I saw it. It was 12 feet tall. It looked at me. It was the scariest thing that I ever saw.
Oh, actually, I just saw that we have, some skill points. So let's actually do one. What's this? Delay thrust. No. What's this? Oh! So if I'm sprinting, then I can deflect lasers. Okay.
That's pretty awesome.
That's pretty handy, but maybe we need better... What is this? Delay thrust, so that's...
That's pretty cool.
That's kind of
If
cool.
only it would leave a burn mark, it would look even cooler.
Maybe that would be better. The sprint strike. Why don't we go with that? There we go. So now we can do that. Alright, so we're surrounded by all these stormtroopers, so... Force push!
Nice job! Wait, when did you get the force push? Luke, when did you get the force push? Oh my gosh! I remember you saying that you were waiting for that. It would be so satisfying.
Last episode.
Oh.
Ooh!
How did I miss
no.
that? My head in the clouds or something?
No, but... Well...
Your little robot friend seems to be attached to you.
Yeah,
I mean, why does he trust you? How does he know you're not a bad guy?
I'll take him down.
No, you won't.
Look at him hanging onto your little back. So cute.
Move up.
Hi, guys. Force push. Oh. You'll beat me, huh? You in what army? This army? This army that can't hit the broadside of a barn? Space barn? That guy's doing great. You want him to continue shooting at me? Because this is working out so much well for him. Ooh, okay, you know what? Apparently I can't shoot missiles back at them using force push. I'd like to, though. Yes! I can! Oh my gosh, it was so good. Do it again, do it again, do it again!
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, okay, too far away.
Wait, we really are gonna go to a planet of Wookiees after this?
I don't know.
That'd be cool.
Oh, dang, that was sweet!
Did you just do 2 of them in one swipe?
Where did you come from?
Two birds with one stone, Luke?
Seems to be. And this guy's kind of resting on his laurels way over there. He's not really doing much.
I wonder what Cal says to himself after he takes down 2 stormtroopers with one slice of his lightsaber. Did that branch just poke you?
Yeah, it kind of did. It hurt, too.
He must be like, man, I'm so cool.
I am so rad that I give rad, like, a way better name than rad.
It's a good thing they didn't have sunglasses over there, otherwise he'd be too cool for school. Right now.
Okay, let's, So we know that there's a stormtrooper over there, so let's go up this way. Maybe there's some cool stuff we missed.
If you think about it, though, a planet full of Wookiees, can you imagine the difference in, like, just the amount of, like, fight that they would have in them compared to a planet full of Ewoks? I mean, if they had changed if they had made a Return of the Jedi originally what they intended, which was a planet of Wookiees, do you know, like, they would have had to have way more stormtroopers to take those things on. I mean, you know, Ewoks don't rip people's arms out of their sockets when they lose, so...
They just throw rocks at you.
I know, it's... I mean, they only had, like... How many stormtroopers did you actually see down there, though? Because, like...
Where?
It felt like there were only, like, 25 altogether taking on all those Ewoks in Return of the Jedi.
There was quite a few.
Really? Because I didn't
Force
see
push.
very many. Oh my gosh! It almost feels unfair. Is he okay?
No, probably not now.
Are you okay?
Oh, that was so good.
What if you force push them off a tiny ledge and they just trip and then they still look at you? How do they react? Like, hey, dude, why did you force push me? What's your problem?
Why didn't I force push you? I mean, it's pretty great.
I want to hear them respond to you when you are force pushing them. Like, dude, why did you do that?
Why not? It seemed like a good idea at the time.
What? I want to hear them say, "What's the deal, man? Why? What's your problem?"
The problem is, I felt like it. Force push.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I have a question. If a Jedi, like, say a Jedi had a bully at school or something like that, like, and they, like, in college or whatever.
One sec.
Okay.
What is this? Continue excavating. I want rare artifacts, not useless trinkets.
Okay.
Okay, let's be more Cal's age. What if a Jedi had a bully at work or something, or whatever? Whatever, high school, whatever. So, like...
Bully at work.
Whatever. Let's say high school, okay? Let's just be normal about this. Okay.
Whoa!
So if the bully was messing with you, and he literally just force pushed him without him knowing he was being force pushed, and like laughed at the bully like, "Hey, what'd you trip on yourself, man? Huh? You're a loser." Now, if you did that enough to mean people, would you become a Sith? Or are you allowed to use your powers for evil or no? Or are you allowed to use it for people that are messing with you? Or you're just supposed to use it like, you can only use your Jedi powers if it's a life or death situation? Or can you use it just for fun to mess with people? Like, if there's a postman that always yells at you because, like, you never check your mailbox, can you just force push him while he's literally coming up the steps to your door?
Whoa.
But does it turn your heart evil and you eventually become a Sith? I mean, how does that work? That's what I want to know. How evil can you be without being evil? How far can you go before you cross the line?
What is crossing the line when you're a Jedi?
Like, are they pure good?
Well, what I remember about Jedis before the old Legends universe, and people can correct me if I'm wrong, but I kind of remember a lot of the Jedis, they were supposed to be modeled after, like, monks and stuff.
Oh.
So, I mean, they weren't really a warrior group.
So
How I like to view it is, Autobots and Decepticons. The Decepticons were the military race, right?
Yeah.
They were the powerful ones that— oh my gosh, Hat!
What the?
Why jump scares in Star Wars? Okay.
Who's
Force
this guy?
Ah, didn't work. Alright, so anyway, the Decepticons were like the military upgrade, right?
Yeah.
And Autobots were a peace-loving group that eventually had to adapt warfare in order to fight the Decepticons. Same thing can be said for the Jedi, I believe. I might be wrong, but whoa! Yes, there we go!
Oh my gosh!
I was gonna say, I need to see some severed limbs in a Star Wars game.
We got an arm!
We got an arm! I know. Makes me happy. Let me just scan you there. Appreciate that.
I think if I was a Jedi and I started tripping people as they came up to my house and laughing at them, I think I would become a Sith.
Would you be tripping them, or would you be doing force push?
I would just force push them a little so they would fall over.
Just a little bit, yeah.
So they wouldn't know I was force pushing them.
Of course. I mean, you gotta, you know. Is this where?
But no, I really think that once you start down the dark, like Yoda says, well, forever will it dominate your destiny.
Trip the Jedi.
That actually
evil Sith you will.
And it brings up another point entirely, is that the fact that I'm even thinking about using Jedi powers to trip people and get away with it shows that I may not be the best person inside, actually.
But anyway,
if you
so
really think about it.
The Sith were the people that devised lightsabers and stuff like that, and they had a lot of, like, offensive uses of the Force, whereas Jedi originally had a lot of defensive, so that's why there was, like, kind of a balance. You've got the Sith that have, and I might be wrong, but the Sith are able to be, like, more forceful and the attacking race, and the Jedi were the ones that were peaceful and, like, philosophers and scholars and things like that. And eventually,
like the Autobots.
Right, they had to take up arms like the Autobots.
So, and Luke is just saying from what he remembers, so you guys can definitely, you know, if you guys have
hate calling it the Legends universe. I like calling it the extended universe or whatever it used to be called.
Why is it called the Legends universe?
I don't know.
That's stupid. And I don't understand why people say this is no longer canon. If something was canon, then I don't consider the new stuff canon.
Can we not consider the new stuff canon, please?
I
'Cause
don't.
Someday Disney will lose the license.
Yeah, it's just considered canon now because Disney is saying it's canon. That doesn't mean anything. They're the Empire.
Mm-hmm.
I don't agree with that. I mean, I don't...
Oh.
Just because someone has a ton of money to throw at it doesn't mean they can canon.
Oh my gosh. Death
An
screen.
Imperial officer
Ooh.
was trying to hide a relic down here. There was a cave-in. She became trapped and never escaped.
Whoops.
Oopsies.
Oh, that's what you get when you try to dig where you shouldn't.
Oops.
I don't see any body of like a stormtrooper or anything like that.
But I see what you're saying, because a lot of martial arts and stuff actually are similar to Jedi training stuff, because it's like you're only supposed to use it if necessary. You know what I'm saying? Like for defense. But like, you know, I'm the only thing I really know about martial arts is from watching The Karate Kid. So
Yes, the Karate Kid is a great example of
I'm just saying,
martial
like,
arts.
Mr.
Whoa.
Miyagi said you're only supposed to use it like for like defense or like if you when necessary. Whereas the other kid, who's the bad kid that was coming at him and was all angry, he was using it for attack powers, attack request.
attack request. Really?
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa. I seem to be doing this right.
now they're on-
Whoa, whoa!
Now they're changing all that too, Luke.
Force push!
Done.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Force push that.
Yes!
Yeah, what I want is a force trip.
Unit down.
There's no point in being evil if you can't get away with it. That's what Lex.
How do you like that?
That was amazing.
Oh, that felt good. Oh, I love force push. So one of the things I used to do in a lot of Star Wars games, because I'm not the best when it comes to certain ways of attacking. I love using
Yeah.
force push abilities.
My gosh, who is this?
That's an alien of some kind.
Why is it coming at you when it's all the way down there? I thought the thing was gonna jump up here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It looks like it's trying.
It really wants.
Whoa!
It really wants to headbutt you.
Yeah, well, too
It's
bad
like
so sad.
an alien billy goat.
Ah! You had to say alien Billy Goat. Force push!
Well, let's see. It's got horns. It's trying to ram you. It looks like a goat.
Does kind of look like a goat.
Goats live on mountains.
Hey, what's up? Force push.
I never they.
Oh, how's that?
Think you're tough stuff?
Yeah, I am. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come get me, come get me. Nope, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So,
yes.
I mean, there's force choke, force
yeah.
push.
Yeah.
But like nobody has ever thought about using the force in other ways. You could do like a force tickle. You could do like a force poke. I mean,
A what?
the possibilities are endless. You could do a force noogie.
Force nugget.
Yeah, like
Whoa.
noogie them with the
Imperial dig
force.
site. You got a lot further than we thought.
We can't worry about that now. The Empire's identified you as the Jedi from Braga. They're searching for the Mantis as we speak.
Can't you move the Mantis?
It's too risky to start the engine. Its power discharge will draw their attention immediately.
I'll be back as fast as I can.
Well, maybe this elevator will help us lead the way out. I don't know.
You could force slap somebody.
Oh my gosh, that would be funny.
Yeah. Exactly. Like why has
Force eye poke.
Exactly. Why has nobody
Yoink.
even thought of anything else more creative than two things? Force push or the choke thing. I mean, there's so many more possibilities.
Oh.
If you guys could force annoy someone, how would you do it? And why? Or maybe not just why, maybe just because. I am so glad that you keep me honest every day, Luke, because I don't know. Sometimes my thoughts are not the non-darkest. I'm glad I don't have Jedi powers because I would not trust myself with them.
Ooh, speaking of Jedi powers, we have a new upgrade. Why don't we do that? What should we do? What's this?
So, Luke, if you were given Jedi powers, would you keep good, or would you end up going to the dark side of the Force?
I mean, the dark side has a lot more offensive stuff. I mean, the Jedi have since, you know, created a way of fighting back, but before it was, you know.
I have to say though, like, how, I mean, I guess the music thing is cool, but it's like, how is this practical in wartime? I can pick up an instrument and feel whoever composed music on it before.
Okay, but there is some cool uses to it. What if you picked up, say, you're invading, like, a whatever, and your fighter pilot guy gets wiped out, and you don't know how to fly, and then you sit down in his seat, and he was the last one to...
Yeah, you're right.
And then you just, all of a sudden, you become a pilot.
The fact that Cal is
cool.
kind of going through the caves and reliving people's history that was there, he's actually kind of being like Batman, where he's learning what happened there, and he's being a detective, basically.
Oh.
You're a Force detective. A Jedi detective.
Oh, can we
Oh my
gosh! Let's not go eating that.
Oh my
You don't know where that's been.
gosh!
It looks like it's sanitary, but it really isn't.
Yeah, but I mean, the whole limbs thing, it really wouldn't be that bad
Cal,
because...
we've got a walker firing on us, and our weapons are down.
What?
Is that him? Tell him he better get his butt.
I mean, the stormtroopers are in their armor.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hi there! Oh my gosh! What am I supposed to do? Oh my gosh, how am I supposed to deal with you? No.
I think Luke, like, jumped on it.
Well, I'm not Luke Skywalker, am I? So I'm just gonna... I don't know. Do that to it. Woo!
I can't believe you're not as awesome as Luke Skywalker.
What did you think you were gonna do? Seriously. He pops out of that like, oh, okay.
It's like, what day is it? I've been in there for 3 days.
Ah!
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's get out of here.
Nice work out there, kid. Hey, you got some real moves on you. Just tell me that this visit wasn't for nothing.
I found the tomb of a Zepho sage. They definitely used the Force.
An advanced civilization of Force wielders who mysteriously vanished. No wonder Master Cordova became so obsessed with them. What else did you find?
Before they disappeared, the Zepho journeyed to the planet Kashyyyk.
Oh.
Cordova had a Wookiee friend named Tarful. Maybe we can find him.
Sheik, look, things are really bad down there. The Empire's muscling in on those Wookiees big time.
Then we better get ready for a fight.
Is it wise for us to just be sitting here without...
I think this lifestyle suits you.
I don't know.
Fighting that walker seems to have made you more confident. So, how are you holding up?
I mean, with the Force?
Yes, with the Force. I know you said it could be overwhelming.
Haven't gotten myself killed yet. Rather not talk about it.
Yeah, well, I understand. More than you realize.
Why'd you choose to stop using the Force?
When the Purge started, and our clone troops turned against us, my Padawan and I took several younglings and we went into hiding. But we didn't last long. Imperial Patrol was about to discover our location, so I tried to lure them away from my Padawan Trilla. She stayed behind with the younglings, but they caught me. And they tortured me.
Oh my gosh.
They wanted to know about the others and how many were left, but mostly they wanted to know about Cordova and where he went.
But you escaped.
No, it was a prison riot. I saw my opportunity and I took it. But they almost broke me. And I am not the same as I was, Cal.
Your Padawan. Did she survive?
No. But that's why we can't give up. We can't let the sacrifice of those closest to us be for nothing.
There's something off by the way she said no. It's kind of like when Luke Skywalker asked, did Vader kill my father? And, you know...
Oh my gosh! I know who her Padawan is!
I have a rough idea.
Oh my gosh! It's so obvious.
Where to next, Cal?
It could be. Alright, so...
It's...
Where
Let's see, if her Padawan didn't die, but then she did die as a Jedi, but she didn't actually die, there's only one possibility.
Yeah, you have to be very specific in Jedi terms. Like, if somebody dies, you say, yes, they're gone. But she said it like, nope. Like, nope, she did. She totally
En route
did.
to Kashyyyk.
The person I knew is totally dead.
So, be honest. You upset that droid chose the kid over you?
It wasn't the
gosh.
droid's choice. It was mine.
Wait, what? Explain that.
I believe BD-1 was left for me to find. Cordova trusted that I would come looking for him. I knew I wasn't the one he needed.
Why not?
He needed someone strong with the Force. I had hoped that BD-1 would recognize that strength and courage. And it appears he did.
Oh, that's cute. Real cute.
I need to sit down,
We're about to
please.
drop out of hyperspace. Sit down.
Thank you.
They have to be done talking.
Oh my gosh.
What?
They said be ready for a
Tell me
fight.
we're not running that blockade.
Oh, only as a last resort. I've rigged the Mantis' transponder to transmit Imperial signals. Hey, Grease.
Yeah,
Keep your power signature low and act like we belong.
just like Braca. Don't sweat. I don't need another set of hands. Just please keep your eye on the scanner.
All right.
Please.
All right.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Wow, that guy's testy.
Please tell me there's gonna be like starship battle stuff. That would be so cool.
I don't see anything.
I don't know.
You're preoccupied with something on the ground. We're clear.
They're occupied with something on the ground. Well, that can't be good. Oh wow, the Wookiee world looks great.
Oh, this looks just like something I've seen before.
Revenge of the Sith, I believe.
I was talking about Return of the Jedi, but
I'm serious though. The Wookiee world is in Revenge of the Sith.
oh, okay.
Briefly.
That doesn't look good.
That's where Yoda
The
was hanging
Empire is
out.
devouring Kashyyyk for its natural resources. Wookiees have been enslaved. Or displaced.
Wait. I forget, what's that lady's name again? But she's like really depressing sometimes.
Oh, that was a close one, kid. Aren't you supposed to be watching the monitors?
Guerrilla fighters, Wookiees and off-worlders ambushing an Imperial convoy.
Walkers approaching their position.
Tarful could be with them.
Awful could be anywhere. Like deep in the ground, like we're gonna be if we get caught up in that battle down there.
We don't have any other options, and they'll die without our help.
So what's your plan?
Sabotage.
Die with them.
We used to scrap walkers on Braca. I'll just jack one.
Get a load of the kid. He thinks we're back in the Clone Wars.
Captain, get us near those walkers.
Wait, what?
Listen, those walkers double as troop transport, so once you get inside, be careful.
No
What
freeze
the-
breathe till we're
What are we doing?
Hey,
What is going on
do me a
here?
favor. Stay alive down there.
I'll add it to the plan.
Wait. We're gonna hijack the walker?
Right, if you're
What
jumping,
in the
you
world
better
are
do
you
it now,
doing?
kid.
You ready for a swim, BD?
Now this is Star Wars! Well, that's not a walker, but that's a good
I
plan.
think you missed.
Oh, there's a robot. It seems fine. Oh my gosh.
You ready to do this?
This is awesome.
Well, we're definitely not using that walker. Are we? No, it survived. Oh my gosh. I think we're getting close to it. Wait, did that thing
Wait,
just
this
move?
is an Imperial Walker, isn't it?
Yeah. That's a ATST. Or ATAT.
Yeah,
Yeah. I always get those things confused.
it's okay. I have a t-shirt with one on it. Or
Yeah,
you do.
I do.
Actually, yeah.
And how, pray tell, am I supposed to get up there, Mr. Jedi? Oh, never mind, I see it. If you look at that leg over there, that has something that we're gonna climb up the side of it.
Oh,
Alright, here we go.
Oh, convenient!
No, wait. I'm trying to come aboard. Permission to come aboard.
Permission to come aboard.
Is he grabbing it? No. Okay, this is embarrassing.
Wow, I feel embarrassed for you. Should I get a bag or no? Okay, we're good.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just typical Jedi, just hanging out here.
Is that caked on mud on his thing?
Whoa!
Oh, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's totally caked on mud. All right, so we're gonna.
This is nuts.
It's probably fine.
Okay, now where?
There's a guy hanging out up there. Sure to be fine. Oh, whoa.
Wait, who is he fighting anyway?
There are Jedi, or not Jedi. There are Wookiee commandos.
Oh, Wookiee commandos.
Wait, what do you mean finish this? What am I supposed to do?
You have to go on its beard.
Ah, it has a beard.
And a little mustache.
Oh my gosh.
It's very cute.
That's interesting.
And weird.
Climb to the top.
Whoa. Let's
Hey.
Hey, walk in here. I mean, climbing.
Yeah, these things are hard to take down, Imperial walkers.
Really? You want me to?
Oh my gosh.
Where do
They
you
want you to...
You want me to jump
mud?
somewhere? Oh, I don't know.
How are you hanging on to nothing there? You're on the back side of it.
Jedi rock climbing?
It just seems weird over here. But you've just been here! You were just there!
Uh...
I don't even know where you're supposed to go.
I don't know, but I don't really want to climb around the front of him again. Oh my gosh.
Maybe you have to climb up to that mud-crusted stuff. There. I mean, how do you know that mud wouldn't flake off, though?
I don't know.
Man, I don't know what you're supposed to do now. Wait, maybe you have to climb up there. All that crusty stuff there.
What about going in here? Oh.
Possible. It's all on fire.
Where do you see the crusty?
There's a vine.
There's mine right there. Oh, this is it.
Gotta get on top of this thing.
Whoa, you look so awesome right now.
Well, that's why you don't hang out there.
Yeah, I know, right? You're just moseying on over.
Okay.
Wait, is there anyone left inside this thing?
Probably going to be.
Hey, who's driving this thing? I guess you are now.
No, that was just a gunner. Like they said, these are troop transports, so...
Oh.
Actually, I think, yeah. We're gonna stop it here, guys. So, thanks so much for watching. We hope you guys had a lot of fun. Join us tomorrow as we invade this small little barracks thing on, you know, walker feet and, help out the, I want to call them Ewoks, but they're not Ewoks.
Wookiees.
How about the Chewies? Yeah, that. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. And if you guys want to help support us over on Patreon, just throw $1 our way. It helps in the long run. And it'll help us make content in 2020 for you guys, because YouTube is a sinking ship. But anyway, God bless and happy gaming. Have a great night. And we'll see you with more Star Wars tomorrow. Bye-bye.
See ya!